watching the best show, in my opinion, on YouTube.
That ain't no opinion, that's a fact. Hey, Kevin, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Bye.
Okay, with Kevin and Mikhail, enjoy the Scorpion Show.
Don't talk about him though. Don't do that.
He don't want you.
And I don't want him. But you ain't gonna talk about
Lies. You want that man.
This one cut up. What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikhail. We are back with the new video. I hope you guys enjoyed our previous video. Shout out to everybody that watched it. Also, last night I put up my mom's new video. And let me tell y'all something. My mom went in on those callers. And, you know, don't be calling, though, making up shit. I can tell when people make up shit. But my mom be so into the damn phone call, she don't care if it's real or fake. Because she got a lesson behind every goddamn prank. But, we had fun. We was up, you know, 2 hours. Every Wednesday, 5:30, be on younow.com/The Scorpion Show. And again, thank you to everyone that called in, because a lot of people needed some advice, and Barb was just giving it to them straight. So, also, make sure you guys like this video, thumbs up this video, share it on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or wherever you share our videos. Also, Scorpion Show shirts are on sale today from the 10th until the 14th. All you have to do is use code 15% off, and you would save 15% off your order. So head on over to the Scorpion Show.spreadshirt.com to get your shirt, and make sure you send us the picture of you and your shirt when you get it. Also, for the blackout, the hotel rooms at the Holiday Inn, the link is now available to book your room. They're going at the rate of $116 a night, and it's a double
Occupancy.
Thank you. A double I can't say it.
Occupancy.
A double occupancy. And so, you know, if you want to go ahead and book your room, go ahead and book your room. It's first come, first serve. The link is inside the more info box. So make sure y'all click that link. Also, if you plan on coming to the blackout, there is a Facebook page. And on that Facebook page, you can click that you're attending. So we can have an official head count of how many people are going to be there, and
or an estimate of how many.
Yeah, because you know people say they're coming in,
or it's going to probably be more because they bring guests,
so
they may not be clicking for their guests. So I think it's just a roundabout estimate.
Yep. And if you have any questions, you can leave it right there on Facebook. Candy or myself, we will answer the question for you. And yeah, so. Yeah, that's basically, you know, that's basically it for the church announcements. Oh, no, it's not. Because on Sunday at Mikhail's church is Women's Day.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so go ahead. Yeah, I forget.
Well, I mean, I forgot just now. I didn't forget all about it, but I forgot to mention it. Yes, it's Women's Day at my church. So all you females out there, mothers, daughters, nieces, aunts, godmothers, grandmothers, cousins, friends, co-workers, all of you ladies out there, if you're not doing anything Sunday morning, you haven't been to church in a while, come on over to my church at 54th and Vine. It's 5412 Vine Street, and come hear the word. It is going to be a very good service, and there will be dinner served afterwards. Okay, so make sure you guys come on out. Ladies and men. Men, you guys can come too. We had a good turnout on Easter. A lot of people who heard about my church and Easter service came out, so hopefully you guys will hear about this Women's Day event, and you guys will come out and hear the word this Sunday, April 12th.
That's right. And it starts at 11
a.m.
And don't get there late, because you know you got to stay in the back of the church until it's time for you to come in. They make you stay in the back, because you know a lot of stuff be going on.
I think that's at every church.
I know, I hate when that happens. But the Catholic church, though, you know we don't play that. You come in and sit the hell down.
You're not supposed to walk those announcements. And you definitely not supposed to walk when they're up, if somebody's up there praying.
But they let us in there. We just go.
Even when they're praying?
Yeah, we come into church.
Yeah, but I'm saying if somebody's at the altar praying, y'all still walk through?
They don't make you wait. I mean, you got ushers that guide you, but they don't.
No, I'm saying you're never supposed to walk when God's word is being spoken.
Oh, I never do that. Because I'm busy pants. I'm already in the church.
That's just like, I don't know, that's just like at a lot of Baptist churches. I'm sure it's in the other churches too.
You got to switch these chairs. Go ahead.
Will you move this one?
Yeah, sorry. It's all squeaky.
I didn't hear anything, but I guess. That's just like at a lot of Baptist churches. I'm sure in a lot of churches, period, black churches anyway. When you're not supposed to walk during the sermon when the preacher is up there preaching, you're never supposed to walk. But if you do walk, you're supposed to excuse yourself by putting up one finger, and that's a sign of you excusing yourself.
What?
Yeah.
Bitch, I never heard of that for church etiquette 101.
Yeah, this yes.
I'm just learning stuff.
You're never supposed to walk when they're praying or whatever. You're supposed to, just like if the preacher's up there and they read through a scripture and everything, or whatever the case may be, you're supposed to rise if you got your Bible and read along. You're never supposed to sit. Like for instance, we had this installment at my church a few weeks ago, and one of the ministers who was up there praying, before he started praying, well, he was reading the scripture. I'm sorry. He was reading the scripture, and he was like, he said, if you want to stand during God's word, you can. And for the most part, there was a lot of visitors and stuff, and for the most part, the members of my church, we stood, because it was like, well, you know, if you want to stand, you're supposed to stand when God's word is being read. Yeah. I just thought they did that at every church.
Well, hey, we all learned something new today. Hey, so let's get on to it. No, I still didn't get a chance to watch Black Girls Rock, and it's not even on BET. Didn't even put it on demand, so ain't like I can watch it. So yeah, I'll just look for.
Oh, I forgot to say. Did I say Sierra? No, I never said anything about Sierra. Sierra did a really good job, and you know me, I don't really, you know. But I even tweeted about it. It was like it was really, really good. Like she didn't dance, or at least the performance. I don't know how many times she performed, but she did that one song. What's that song?
I bet. That
song. And she did a really good job. Like she really did a good job, and I was really surprised. And I was just like, wow.
Is that from the performance where they got that picture? Like what song?
Yeah. Well, I mean, she did a good job. Yeah. And she held her own. Of course, you know, Sierra ain't no singer, but for what it is that she could do, she did damn well. So I was like, okay, I don't know if that's right, Sierra. You better prove us wrong. I mean, you really shouldn't be wrong.
Yeah, don't forget her tickets on sale, too.
Yes, to her concert.
Yes. So, I don't know where to go, but hey, she going on tour for...
Ticket sale, right? I mean, ticket sale. Ticketmaster, right?
Ticketmaster. Oh, you know what? By the way, I posted a video. We posted a sponsored video last week from scorebig.com. It's a new, well, it's not new, but it's new to me. It's a website where you go where you can save up to 60% below the box office price. So like if you go to the websites and the tickets sold out, you can go to their website, and sometimes they'll have tickets that's way below what the damn box office was selling. Or if they don't have the box office ticket, they have like what you know where you go to StubHub and all of that, but they're cheaper.
But they're cheaper, because I was getting ready to say, because I know this website is like StubHub, but it's more so a cheaper version of StubHub. Because you know, you go to StubHub and some of their prices be outrageous. You're like, who the fuck made these prices up? You know what I mean? It's like you go to StubHub and you see a regular ticket that was on Ticketmaster for $200. You go there and you see $461. Where the fuck did that dollar come from? Like, who's making
People be
these
trying
prices?
to get a profit.
Yeah.
They put them on their credit cards and then they resell the tickets, but go above and beyond the price.
But let me tell you something. I use StubHub, and I'm not gonna lie. I used StubHub one time. StubHub worked for me, and that was for on the Run tour. Okay. When I bought a ticket.
I remember that.
For damn near $400, I bought a ticket for the On the Run tour, and it was off the field, mind you, and. You know, I was like, you know what, I'm going to StubHub and see. And I found a closer off on the field ticket, closest to the stage. Actually, it was 10 rows from the stage. So you can imagine how close I was to the damn stage. 10 rows from the stage for $200 cheaper from what I paid for the seats off the field. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Who's making up these prices? But I was happy, and I got that ticket. But yes, Scorebig.com is that I don't know why I was thinking of Big Lots just
because of that big name.
Yeah, but Scorebig.com is definitely a cheaper cheaper version of StubHub. So you guys make sure you check that out.
Go watch the video and then click on the link, and then you can save $20 off any purchase over $100 to $10, and it's gonna come in handy because y'all know Kevin Hart on tour too.
And the summertime's coming up. You know, it's always a concert during the summer. So I don't want y'all to say, but damn, I don't want to be seeing nobody on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook talking about, dang, these tickets so high, you can't. We're giving y'all a website where you can go and get tickets for way cheaper. And by the way, there was a few people asking me on Instagram when were we going to see Brandy on Broadway, and if we, when are we going to? I'm sure we're going to say that we're going to go see her on camera, but I couldn't remember what the dates were. When is the show start?
April 28th, and she's there until like June the 13th or something like that.
So we have plenty of time to go see her. Because I may not, if you do go, I may not be able to go with you or whatever. 'Cause I don't know when you're going. I want to go with you, but you may go to open the night and all, and I don't have time for that.
No. That's on a Tuesday.
No,
I want to go to a weekend show.
Let me just tell y'all something right now, because I can see people now. Maybe Brandy's probably watching and said, well, bitch, if it's Beyonce, you come. No, you're wrong, Brandy. I've never been to an opening night of a Beyonce show, okay? Never, okay? Because I always know that the first night is always a good night, but it ain't the best night. Okay? So yes, no, I've never been to an opening night of anything Beyonce's, and I never will. And shout out to you, Beyonce. But yes, we are going to Brandy's show, and we're going to go and support her. Okay, because Brandy has been supporting the Scorpion show non-stop for a very long time. Even behind the scenes, which some of you don't know that. But she's been supporting us behind the scenes. So shout out to Brandy. She's been on our show twice.
3 times, I think.
No, twice. The one time when she was going to punch me in my face, and the second time...
With Brandy and Luke James.
Yeah,
2 times. Yeah.
Did you get what I heard I just said?
And she was about to punch you in the face. Yeah, that ain't gonna make her. Because I know it was the truth. And Ryan was like, no. Because if he tried it, ex. Yeah, I can say her ex now. Yeah, but he was like, yeah, he better not try it.
Either.
I ain't going there with
I said, who?
Yeah.
That shade.
Yeah, exactly.
But you didn't
Because no, I didn't. But yeah. But see, there's 2 of them though.
Yeah.
Because yeah, you can say it. He ain't gonna do nothing to you.
No, I know he's not. But I'm just saying he was fine. I'm like, damn, Brandy. He was a very nice looking guy. He reminded me of Alan Payne on Jason's Lair years ago.
He looked like Lance Alonso to me.
He looks like him too. Yeah, they all look good though. Come on now.
Okay. You drop it. Never mind.
What? No, I mean, I was in Hollywood a few nights by myself, but I didn't do nothing with nobody. Famous.
So
that one was here too.
Famous hurt. Bitch, I hurt you. I don't think I'm getting old, but I ain't that old.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm at that tip of the tongue shit. I be like, it's at such. Wait a minute. I know it's right there, but I take that. You know I don't play those games.
You better go below the neck. Yeah. You better go below this chin. Okay.
Because anything else is disrespectful.
Anyway, my man. Because I'm not that kind of girl. And I won't be tonight. Man. $60. I'll be.
$60? You might be worth more than some motherfucking 60. Bitch. Woo. Bitch, even the girls downtown don't even charge 60.
I don't know what they charge. Now, how do you know that?
Hey, don't worry.
Yeah. Let me drive by one day and get you down there and get somebody. Because you ain't got no car, so you probably getting them on the sidewalk. Come in this alley with me.
You out your mind. Bitch, I ain't never that desperate, okay?
Hey, I don't know. You seem to know how much they charge you.
Yeah. I'm just assuming.
How much they charge you?
Bitch,
you ain't assuming nothing.
Bitch,
those girls downtown.
You see how much they charging me?
Those girls downtown ain't even worth a $20 bill.
Girl.
Let alone $60.
But you know them. They be damn near.
Yeah, they do, and they love them.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about that time when I was driving past 13th Street? The block that Nuts to You was on. What street is that?
Juniper.
Okay, Juniper.
13th and Juniper.
Okay, Juniper. So, you know how, picture your block, picture Nuts to You block, right? Mm-hmm. And this is the street, and this is Nuts to You looking at the street. So going back towards 13th Street on that block, on that middle block, like the strip that IHOP is on. That side. I was going by, and the car was parked, and the guy was sitting on the thing. The guy was standing up in the car.
What the hell is going on? A lot going on. Especially you see the ones that standing there. If you downtown, you see somebody just standing in the corner, they out there doing something. Cause bitch, how many green lights done changed and you still standing out here? Money.
That's why I don't go down there. That's your neck of the woods, not mine.
But it looks so different at nighttime
I bet you it
compared
does.
to the daytime.
I bet you it does, because you used to be in dinner at night.
Cause bitch, I'm grown.
Not bad.
You are trying.
We used to drink it at night. You go in the morning.
Speaking
Everything
of,
looks different.
since we still talking about penises,
No, we're not.
did you see?
We're talking about tricks.
Well, that ain't me. Did you see Match Made in Heaven's nudies? Bitch.
He leaked them now.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
that.
he- and you
I
know
know he
what?
ain't got nothing to be ashamed
No,
of.
but you know what? I just feel as though he's too successful and too nice looking to go that far. Who was that? Because I just saw that.
Don't worry.
Oh, okay. I just saw that.
Well, it ain't me. Just know that. I'm trying to find a picture for you.
Where'd you see that? Huh?
That's one.
Give me the phone. I'm not
No.
gonna go. Well, send it to me. Wait. I need to get into his face.
I'm about to send it to you.
Come on. He's a little bit too successful to be doing stuff like that.
And it's him.
It is? Yeah, it
And
is.
just look how I'm just laying on
Let me see.
the, just laying on the damn sink. Bitch, you know what?
Did you let him lay on you?
I can't put all this on YouTube today. Not today.
Why are you on Jacked?
You tried
Oh,
it.
that was a
I
screenshot.
screenshot it.
Don't
You
say I
know,
tried it, because you weren't
No,
on it.
but I'm not on that. It's a screenshot.
Yeah, but you weren't
You
on it.
tried it, bitch. You all up in my phone, bitch. Now, bitch, you want to try that shit, bitch. And I'm not editing it. Bitch.
You do a lot on that phone.
Bitch, and that's why this phone stays locked. Oh, can I use your phone? What number you trying to
The
dial?
lady told me at my job today, the lady got on the bus or something. Can I phone somebody's phone? Hell no, you can't hold nobody's phone. Then she got enough to get on the phone and start talking. When she said the little Indian girl got on the bus and let her hold her phone, and then when the girl got up to get off the bus, the lady was still talking. The bus driver had to tell her, you have to
You
get
get your phone.
Yeah, get
She tried, bitch. No, see, that now you need a Metro.
Yeah.
If you can't afford a Metro,
That's what they said.
something is
She got a
wrong.
Cricket.
Yeah, a Metro Cricket, one of them girls. It's only $30 a month. Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
But
but
AT&T needs to be $30 a month.
but Sean Ballard, I don't know where you're gonna. I mean, we all know what you're working with now, so it's no more secret.
I think we kind of already knew what he was working with, though. He's a good guy. He's a nice guy.
Him nice looking. So he's like.
But I just feel as though, he did that. He leaked those pictures,
got somebody to leak them for him.
or got somebody to leak it for him. And you know what this is? This is publicity, more publicity for his show. Come on, we already know what this is, Sean Ballard. So many celebrities have done this over the past few years that we already know. You have a show, Match Made in Heaven, that you're trying to get more people to watch. You're trying to get more people to be in tune to the show. I get it. But some things you don't have to do. You are a nice-looking man. A very nice-looking man. You ain't gonna leak your...
It's no more mystery to
It's no new... Exactly. There's no more mystery
mystery.
to you. Now it's like, oh, okay, now you're in the category with all the other nice-looking guys. Why? Because you done did this.
They was throwing their pennies at you regardless.
All right, so you didn't have to pull your pants down and show what you were working with. You really didn't. No, did he really? No, he didn't have to do that. I mean, it's probably nice to look at, but at the end of the day, it's like, you didn't really have to do that. You know?
So somebody asked me on Instagram. Her name is M stands for Monet. Shout out to you, girl, on Instagram. The state of Maine gave welfare recipients the option: 1, work 20 hours. 2, go to vacation to school. I think she meant to put 3. 3, volunteer 24 hours out of a month. And the participants dropped significantly from 12,500 people to 2,500 people. What do you guys think about this?
Wait, so that means that those people, the numbers dropped because...
They didn't want to work. They didn't want to go to a trade school.
Well, wait, it sounds like, wait. The 12,000, was it 12,000 people?
that has SNAP benefits in Maine.
Welfare.
Yeah. Or
And
assistance,
then
whatever.
welfare decided to give them this option.
Yeah, they say we'll keep you on it, but you have to do one of these 3 things.
So if the numbers drop, then doesn't that mean that these people that dropped are no longer on welfare?
Maybe.
So then that's not a bad thing if the numbers drop.
No, it's
right?
not a bad. It's not, to me. It's not a bad thing at all. But you know what? What it shows is that you got lazy ass people out here.
Yeah.
They don't want to work
No.
and do nothing and get your money, get our money.
Yeah.
And that ain't right.
No.
You got to go out and go get a motherfucking job.
That's right.
Because, I mean, this is just ridiculous.
Like
12, that's 10,000 fucking people that say bye.
Right. Because we don't want to work.
Yeah. If you can lay down, you can get up and work, bitch. You got to go out here and make some money. I'm just not, because you know, it's always people that deceive the system and everything, have kids, and didn't go on welfare and all that stuff.
And let you know that they're doing that.
Yeah. But then you got mothers like, oh yeah, no, this is what you do, because they all trained the same way.
To beat the system.
Instead of showing them, yeah, I got a job, yeah, this is what you want to do, you're going to go out and go get a fucking job. And you want to support your family. So them people that dropped off, I hope that they say, once you off, you can never come back on here. You can't come back here. Because it showed that you didn't want to work, you didn't want to go to a school, and you didn't even want to volunteer.
Your service.
Your service for 24 hours a month. 24 hours a month, you got 20, you could do, 2 hours a day for the 2-hour working days. For the work week or something. And get that shit out of here.
That reminds me.
You can't even do that.
That episode of the People's Court when that lady who was living on welfare and government assisted home came to court and was suing for $5,000 worth of merchandise in her home that she said somebody robbed her, stole from her. And the judge said, "You mean to tell me you had $5,000 in a government worth of, you had $5,000 worth of electronics, clothes, and all that in a government assisted home?" And she said, "Yes." And you think that I'm going to order somebody to pay you $5,000? Something's not
right.
adding the fuck up. Okay? And you had the that's how and I tell my boss and my coworkers this all the time. People are not wrapped too tight. See, some people nowadays are going to Walmart to get gift wrap instead of Macy's, okay? They're not wrapped too tight. This woman had the audacity to come to the People's Court and sue for $5,000 worth of merchandise that somebody stole from out of her. And one of the merchandise was a big flat screen TV. And government assistant housing, and had the nerve to say, "I need $5,000 back because somebody stole that from my home."
But did she use government assistance to pay for it?
I don't know, but if you got $5,000 worth of merchandise in your home and you're living in a government assisted home, something's not adding up. Because that means that you can go out and purchase your own apartment. You can get a nice little apartment for $600 a month, Kevin. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A nice apartment for $600 a month. You don't even need no $1,000 a month apartment. A nice apartment for $600 a month, and you got $5,000 that you can spend on merchandise? Are you kidding me? Somebody needs to do the math.
Yeah, that sounds like something Judge Judy would say too.
Oh, Judge Judy went off on her.
They be feeling, them judges be feeling some kind of way.
You know why they feel, but you know why they feel some type of way, and they should, because people who are on government assistance like this, not all, but people like her that are on government assistance, and you come to court and sue for all this money, that shows them, that says to the judge, you think that I am that stupid that I would allow you to be awarded this type of money? What type of person you must take me for a fool? And a lot of people don't like to be taken for a fool. So they get even more upset.
Bitch, me neither.
Neither do I. Don't take me for no fool. I'm bald-headed, but I'm not a fool. You know what I mean? Don't try to run one over on me. It didn't add up when she was suing. When she mentioned that she was living in government assistance, that was a red flag right there. How do you have $5,000 worth of stuff in your home? And I mean, she was suing for flat screen TVs. This was the y'all have to find this episode. She was suing for flat. I think it was more than one flat screen TVs, designer clothes, shoes, bags, all this stuff she was suing for.
And you up here on government and the government.
This lady had the nerves to come to court one day. I'm gonna tell you something. You know, I love the People's Court. She had the nerve, and the People's Court needs to come on back with some new episode because they ain't had a new episode.
Yeah, everybody on repeat.
Yeah,
for these,
yeah. I thought it was just the People's Court. What holiday?
Easter.
Yeah, but that was, come on.
Even when you went, everybody
This
took
doesn't
the
make sense
TV
to me.
break.
Yeah, no, they were on holiday before Easter, the People's Court. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. But back to, yeah, I am. But back to this woman, this other woman, not the same woman, this other woman. This woman was suing this man. Okay, She was suing this man that she bought this truck from. It was a lemon. She didn't take a mechanic with her when she bought the thing, nothing like that. She just bought the car. She was suing this man because of the fact that he sold her this car and it broke down on her. Fine, whatever the case may be. It broke down on her. First of all, I don't think she got her money back, or I think she did, but I think she got her money. No, she didn't get her money back because it was an as itself. Excuse me. She was suing this man for the car, for the price that she paid for the car, plus an additional $2,000. Guess what the $2,000 was for?
Paying the stuff.
No, for $2,000 worth of stuff that she had in the car.
Ooh.
And the judge
Well,
said,
why you ain't just put all
be
that?
quiet. The judge said to her, "Who carries $2,000 worth of merchandise in their car?"
Well,
Guess what she answered her? She said, "No, but there's no damn speakers. This was a used car, Kevin. This was a used car." She said that there was bikes in there, a laptop.
Oh no! Oh, come on now.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
can see the laptop. Now go ahead. What else was in there? What else was in there?
Bike, laptop, and clothes. $2,000 worth of stuff. What the fuck is going on? If you dig in my fucking car,
Definitely, I must look easy because they look like they gonna because they think they got her.
if you dig, they think. But I know they don't have her. If you go in my car, you got a fucking 3 cases of canned sodas that I got from ShopRite for $8, whatever the fuck that sale was, okay? You got uniform shirts, okay? You got a bunch of hangers, okay?
And you know not to leave your body.
And you got a few receipts that I got in the thing in my damn car. None of that. I don't even think that adds up to $100. Probably not even $50. $2,000 worth of merchandise in your car. And the judge said to her, if you had $2,000 worth of stuff in your car, when somebody came to pick you up off that expressway, why didn't you take that stuff with you? She said, well, where was I going to put the bikes and stuff at?
Why is it a bike in your car?
Why is it a laptop, a bike, and clothes in your car?
Yeah, I know she got thrown out.
Yep.
Your case is dismissed.
What the fuck is going on, people?
I don't know. But you know what I don't like? Because remember when you said you don't like being taken for food? Well, you know. Bitch, it's hair growing on my lip. I can feel it growing.
Yeah, it's called a mustache.
Yeah, fuck you, pussy. I know what it is.
What the fuck is going on?
I can feel it growing because it's rubbing against my nose. Anyway, so speaking of not being taken for food. You're used to it. I know. You look at you just in excitement. Anyway.
Go ahead.
I don't like being taken for food.
Okay.
And no Janet Stan do not like that shit. So somebody tweeted me something. Because I know Janet Jackson has a well-known good connection with Entertainment Tonight. Anytime she do anything, always exclusive. Janet only fucks with them and Kevin Frazier and all that shit. So I'm thinking that shit, Entertainment Tonight got this new Janet single. They say it's coming out April 28th. Bitch, I couldn't do anything. I was just so excited and so happy. I posted on my Instagram and everything, and then I was like, I don't think that site is legit. And then I'm looking, I go to the website, and they had these lyrics. Now I'm like, bitch, I know these lyrics. Like, who the fuck you think you playing with them? Now, why would you act like these are the new lyrics of the song? Wherever you feel Janet Stan, you know the fucking song. So then I'm like, oh, this website is a motherfucker.
But what lyrics was it?
It was from this song called 24 Play. I don't know if you remember the video, but BET actually used to show it, and she was like Dorothy Dandridge. She was dressed like her, and it was in black and white and everything. But anyway, those were the lyrics to the song. It's a real nasty fucking song, but she made it look awesome.
And they tried to, they bamboozled
Yeah,
you.
they ain't bamboozled. Goddamn, once I looked at the lyrics, I said, I know this fucking song, bitch.
Well, they did kind of bamboozle you because you started
the
tweeting
picture,
about it before you even went to
bitch.
the damn website.
Bitch, we were going off for a good 20 minutes.
See, I do my research before I start tweeting about shit.
Bitch, I went off for a good 20 minutes.
At least a little bit.
And then Jimmy Jam was like, listen, okay, like Janet said, when it's official, you will hear it from us. Okay. Bitch, I'm thinking that it's some damn exclusive. Like, that was a good-ass April Fool's prank, bitch. You wouldn't have got me last Wednesday, but you got me this Wednesday. You really got me real fucking good. And all the Janet fans out there, you know we waiting on Janet, bitch. And you want to play us like that. But anyway, Janet, keep doing you, child. We'll be here waiting for you. And look at all that love you got just from that 20 seconds of excitement. Damn, you can at least send out a tweet. At least tweet me first, shit. Send out a tweet or something. Damn.
Does she still tweet?
No, not unless you're tweeting about UNICEF and the children and everything like
Well,
that.
that's because somebody else is tweeting.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I forgot to tell y'all in the opening? I want us to do like a little dinner. A little for
Oh, I saw that
dining
you
out for
saw
life.
that. I saw
Yeah.
you posted that.
For on April 30th, at all of these, look at all these restaurants here. There's a bunch of restaurants at these. Why are you smelling?
I always do that with this type of paper.
And it's Dining Out for Life on April 30th. It's a bunch of cities.
I do it with all the magazines too. It's weird. Just like I can sit at a gas station all day.
Cause you like the smell of gas.
Yeah, remember we talked about that once.
You gonna be on one of them shows, weird fetishes.
I ain't that weird. I just
What?
don't like the smell of it. I didn't say I had a
That's weird.
fetish.
Well, hey, you said I could stay at a gas station all day.
Yeah, gas station, but not around. I like the smell of a gas station, but I don't like really the gas. You know, somebody can carry gasoline in their car, and that's a little bit too much. But the gas, like the aroma of a gas station, I like. It doesn't bother me. Like cigarette smoke, that bothers me.
So for Dining Out for Life is helping people with HIV and AIDS in cities all around that's celebrating
Swallow.
Dining Out for Life. No, it's the 25th anniversary of it. And what I would like to do is the Scorpion Show, do a group dinner. I don't know how many people's going to come, but
I hope it
I'm
ain't
thinking
nothing like how it turned out for Amber's birthday.
Ah,
Wait, isn't this? No, this isn't weird. We had Amber's
yes,
birthday.
it was. Right there. Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these restaurants I've never even heard of, and I didn't even know we had these many
Well,
restaurants here.
Yeah, we're not doing no expensive restaurant, but I want to do it so we could all dine out for life to help people living with HIV or AIDS here in Philadelphia, and that's on Thursday, April 30th. Me and Raquel will pick out a restaurant. I'm thinking maybe 20, 25 people. You know, I think that's a good enough group because I know everybody don't live in Philadelphia, so we could do something. So let me know if y'all down for that. Leave it in the comments or write me on Facebook or something.
That's crazy because this is the only restaurant I've recognized on this thing.
I know Elvez,
Yeah, I don't know that shit. I don't know that.
Caribou Cafe.
And there's probably
Elvez.
almost 100 restaurants on this thing, and I've only seen one that I recognize.
Well, this is in Delaware County in Montgomery. You know,
Oh, I don't know
you don't
about that.
fuck with that. It's
No.
in the city, in Chestnut Hill,
I can't even
Manayunk.
say. I can't even say.
You know.
Yeah, everything's like, what the fuck is going on?
So yeah, that's Dining Out for Life on April 30th, and like 33% of your bill goes towards the people again living with HIV and AIDS. So I think that would be a good thing to do and a good event on April the 30th. So let me know if you down to Dine Out for Life to help others. And I was watching TMZ, and bless you.
Thank you.
Well, I was listening to it rather, and they was talking about a goddamn Selena hologram. Her
I saw
family
that.
is thinking about doing a tour in 2018. Bitch, let me tell you. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not.
You know what?
I'm just not here for no concert like that. And then
Did you read Selena's sister?
I heard that
They
she is
interviewed
in
the
support
sister.
of it.
Well, not the family. The whole family's in support with it. They're working with the company who's making the hologram, and they're going to be using songs that I guess were not released before.
I'm getting
They're
chills
excited
thinking
about
of
it.
I'm getting chills. 'Cause
And
that
you know, the sister said that it's not scary or creepy or anything like that. They just want. She basically
look
said
at the
that-
chills just jumped on my arm.
No, that's dirt. She basically said that I'm fast with it.
What she
I am.
said.
She basically said that the family wants to introduce Selena to
A
the
new
younger
generation.
generation. But I felt like the movie Selena was amazing.
Okay, and I seen that movie like 500
It was
times.
amazing. Jennifer Lopez did that, so it's like if you want to show them that damn movie, like it was really good. This hologram thing, I just don't know why these people are harping on this. It is this. Excuse me. To me, okay, to me, because some of y'all may like it. To me, it is the silliest thing that has come out in the past 5 years. Like I cannot believe. Oh, and that Apple Watch too. That's silly too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's really silly.
Get rid- and then I had the nerve to
Think
put it
about-
on my phone, bitch.
Wait, and then they had the nerve to tell you that you gotta buy the Apple Watch and then buy the band for the watch. The fuck is going on? You mean tell me the band don't come with it?
No, I don't need to watch to tell me the time, bitch.
I don't need to
look on
talk to my
phone.
wife. This is not Inspector Gadget. I don't need to walk down the street talking about hello.
And you know what? Speaking
don't
of
need to
Inspector
see that dumb
Gadget, they
shit.
put Inspector Gadget on Netflix, and Netflix has a new series of it. But back to the Selena thing,
Yeah.
I'm just not here for it. It's scary. Because you know, when they be showing that Tupac one,
Yeah.
that looks so real.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole purpose.
I'm surprised ain't nobody running.
That's the whole purpose of it. Like, the family wants it to be realistic. She's going to have a live band. She's going to have backup singers. And she's going to be ascending from the stage. And she's going to be singing and dancing. She's going to have backup dancers. So that means during rehearsal, the hologram's going to be rehearsing with them. What you want that?
That is too Selena and family. Look, what y'all do is y'all just get these new artists to, you know, remix with Selena or something like that. That's how you get the
Or
people
get Jennifer
to do it.
Lopez to do a live show.
Or remix a song or something. Como La Flor or Bitty Bitty Bam Bam or something like that. But don't do that. I'm not here for it. I am not going to no 2-hour concert with no hologram.
Me neither.
And then pay all that money.
Then pay all
to
that
look
money
at
to go
lights.
see hologram?
Dancing lights.
Dancing lights. Are you kidding me? How much you pay for your tickets? $160. Are you kidding me? I stayed at home and watched this HBO special, okay?
Bitch, you better off watching Selena the movie.
Okay? You get the real deal right there.
Yeah, or release a concert on DVD. I've never seen a Selena concert. So release something like that.
Yeah. Or release it to a drive-in theater.
Don't do it.
That's like a hologram.
So what was going on with this security breach?
At the airport?
Yeah.
Well, why would you ask me that and I don't even have the notes up just yet?
Because we're going to the next subject.
Well,
bitch.
you went really fast and I didn't give a chance to pull the notes out.
Well, yeah, they know how we do.
Well, how about this, okay? This is for Philadelphia alone. Philadelphia International Airport, and I'm embarrassed. Philadelphia International Airport from January 2004 to January 2015, that's 11 years for those of you that can count. For the past 11 years, they have had 25 security breaches at that airport alone. Okay? They have had incidents where cars have made it onto the runway. Okay? They have incidents where people have hopped the fence. They've had an incident where an elderly woman made the wrong turn because she thought she was going to Sears and wound up almost hitting a parked plane.
But when did she realize that she made the wrong motherfucking turn?
I don't know.
Grandma, stop.
I don't even think she knew she was in the car. Where's her family?
She looked at
Where's
the
her
damn
family?
plane, almost
Okay.
hit a park plane.
Okay? They have had incidents where people have jumped the gates.
I know about that.
And you know, airports are really big. Okay? They're really, really big. Okay? I don't know how many of you pay attention when you're on a plane and you shooting down that runway, or if you're on a plane and you're about to land. I don't know how many of y'all pay attention. But when you get on the plane, the next time you get on a plane, pay attention very closely. When you're on a plane and you're shooting down that runway or you're getting ready to land, pay attention to the airport. And pay attention to how the parts of the airport that are so far away from the actual airport. And those parts are the parts that people have been able to hop the fence. Why? Because some of those parts here in Philadelphia don't have cameras and they don't have security that regularly patrol those areas. My thing is, if you're not going to have security patrol those areas regularly, then you should most definitely have cameras. But they don't have either one. So people are allowed to hop the fence. And I thought that maybe they had barbed spikes or electrical wire. They don't even have that.
We can afford that.
And you know what they had to
And if we can fix up Terminal E and make it look all big like that, y'all can put some fucking barbed wire on the fence.
Guess what they had the nerve to say? Oh, but these 25 incidents they weren't terrorist related. But they could have fucking been.
Yes, go ahead.
What the? Say that again. They could have fucking been. I'm sorry. Was I the only one walking around on September 11, 2001? Was I the only one walking around then? Who the fuck does the thinking over at Philadelphia International
But
Airport?
it wasn't no terrorist. But it was.
but it
What
wasn't
about
no
when the
terrorist
when the car rolled through the
Let me
damn
tell you
gate.
something. We just watched the news just now. They just showed a footage of a car racing on the fucking, excuse me for cussing, racing on the runway with the police cars chasing it. I don't care what you say, that is a terrorist attack, okay? I don't care if they're not on the plane or not. They are racing their car down a runway like this is the Daytona 500. This is an airport. And then what happens? All flights have to be grounded because of that.
You can't come in.
The planes are in the air. They're trying to land. They gotta keep circling and circling until finally they're told you gotta go to another airport. Like, what the fuck is going on? And they had the audacity to say, oh, but these 25 incidents they weren't terrorist related. You mean to tell me in 11 years y'all had 25 incidents and you had the nerves to throw in there, oh, but they weren't terrorist related. Anybody who breaches security is a terrorist to me. That's just how I look at it. You are a terrorist. Let me tell you something. They had the nerve. And then when the Associated Press got wind of this, they didn't even want to give them the information. The Associated Press had to go to court to get this type of information from them. And then when they went to court, and the courts made them do this, then the Philadelphia, they went and turned around and filed a thing against them for trying to get the information. And then finally, the Associated Press won. And so the airport had to hand over the incidents, you know, these incidents, but you know what?
They knew they was in the wrong because that's why they had it first.
But you know what I think? I think they only handed them the good parts because I think it's way more than 25, okay? Fuck the past 11 years. Let's try the past 15 years. We're talking about after 9/11. 25 security breaches after 9/11? Are you kidding me? 2004, that's 3 years after 9/11. I mean, yeah, what's going on and who does the thinking over at Philadelphia International Airport? No, seriously, who does the thinking? Because you do a lot of flying out of that airport.
I sure do.
You do. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Do I need to go to another state to catch my flight?
That's all the way out the fucking way.
Yeah, it is out the way. But imagine you sitting on a plane, you getting ready to go somewhere, and you see a car speed down the runway. What is going on? You know for sure. I would be on the plane like this. If this motherfucker gonna take off, he better take off. Because if we gotta stay here because of this motherfucker and I miss my cruise, I'm gonna fuck somebody up. I'm gonna get off the plane myself.
Bitch, you better fly the night before.
Okay? You don't do that to me.
I would recommend, if y'all are going on this cruise, yes, because we need to start promoting that.
Yeah, I've already been promoting it. And shout out to Cameron. You know Cameron?
Yeah.
He's going on the cruise. He paid him and his two friends. And shout out to my friend Lay and her boyfriend. They paid. This cruise is coming along. I said, wow, it took for the price to go up for people to start paying. Look at what the hell is going on. The price, I guess the price was too low for them.
Oh.
So they wanted to go up.
Well, I was
but
waiting
it didn't go up that much. It didn't go up that much, only a few dollars. But I mean, it's still affordable. It's still under $500. Well under $500 for the cruise. Airfare not included. But if you want to go, just hit me up on Instagram and I'll explain more of the information.
And you take that Southwest flight because it's always cheaper. And I'm going ahead and go.
Yeah, like I just can't believe people in these like security breaches. Philadelphia International Airport, please get it together.
But what about the other airports? They ain't saying they just.
I don't know. I don't live in other cities. This was a Philadelphia investigative report for Philadelphia International Airport. And guess what? How about this? The airport in San Francisco, that one ain't no better. They had 37 breaches.
Because see, ain't nobody going to San Francisco. And that's why they think they can do what they want. But you ain't going to do that here. And then say, but it wasn't no terrorist threat. Bye. What else is in these notes? It's oh, can I tell you? I watched R&B Divas last night. Stacey Francis really know how to work that reality TV shit. Because she's coming up in there in the game. She got them girls startled. She just loved to talk on the damn show and keep the drama going. But you know what? If it wasn't for Stacey Francis, this show would be a motherfucking snooze fest. Like, I like that she's fighting
R&B Divas LA.
Okay. Yeah, because you know, Lil Mo just announced she was pregnant and everything. But she really wasn't going back and forth with nobody like that. It was her and Carl, and you know, they doing their thing on the show. But he really surprised her last night on the show and remarried. Like she wanted like a real wedding and everything because they went to the courthouse or somewhere. And he surprised her and was like, will you marry me? It was so nice. Lil Mo was going off because she thought he had went back to Philly for training because he was you know, boxing and everything. So she thought he was going and they want to retreat in the Hard Rock Hotel, like, we're going to put you in this Hard Rock suite or whatever. It was a big ass suite. And he comes in as the butler And when she sees him, Mo flips out, start crying. He didn't even get a chance to propose yet. She was just going off.
Because she probably knew something was special happening.
Yes, and then when he did that, oh, you know, she was done. But it was, that's how you fucking do it. So shout out to you, Carl. That's how you, little Mo probably couldn't wait to get pregnant again. It was just so nice to see that. So shout out to them. But Stacey Francis, you know you be trying and fighting. And I don't think you sing better than Shantae Moore, so we gonna let that go. You can sing, but see, Shantae go, and all that. I ain't never hear you whistle. I can't whistle right now, but let me try. It ain't working today. But yeah, she could do all of that shit, all that vocal shit. I've never heard you do it. Until I hear you do it, then we'll see. Because you had your days where you know, it comes and it goes.
Yeah.
Shantae, I ain't never heard her have that kind of day. Or seen a video. I've seen yours. But it's no shade to you, Stacey. It's no shade. And I can't wait because, you know, I told her, when you in New York, we're going to get you on the show, we're going to talk.
Stacey Francis is the one that was arguing with Whitney Houston, right?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
And she was like, that fucked her whole career up. It was like Simon had let her go because she had signed a record doing everything, and
that was
like,
a big thing.
She was like, nobody wanted to, after what happened to Whitney and her dying, ain't nobody want to fuck with her.
Because that weekend, it was a whole big thing with Stacey Francis, because that was on the blog sites before Whitney even died, that it was something that happened between her and Stacey.
Yeah.
And then it was a rumor that her and Whitney was fighting because Whitney came up that club looking like Whitney.
You tried.
And people wanted to say that.
I can picture Whitney popping. See,
I can picture it too.
I believe.
They blamed it on Stacey.
But I believe
it. Yeah, because Whitney Houston was at that point in her career that she was like, "Bitch, who are you? And why are you on my man, girl? Nobody be quiet." Look out. Next subject, right now, before I not get my building tickets.
Oh, before we go, because y'all know.
No, we're not going before we go, because I got a few more things.
Oh, well, because we got to talk about, all right, let's talk about the, I ain't want to bring it down with the cop situation. But you know what, though? God knows what he is doing. Put people in the right places at the right time. And sometimes some people, I don't want to say it's a sacrifice, but sometimes people have to go in order for it to get better for others. Because the girl that I actually know, the girl who she was related to him, and she had posted like
related to who?
Related to Walter Scott. Okay. That was killed. I'm sorry, because I know I'm excited today. I'm really excited today. But he was shot and killed by a police officer in North Charleston, South Carolina, and she had posted on her Facebook that her cousin got killed yesterday. You know, because I'm talking from Sunday. He was killed yesterday. Of course, he was unarmed, and I guess she thought he was a rookie cop, and she was like, and of course the police are not cooperating with us.
Right.
And, you know, we all were sending our prayers to her and everything. And a couple days later, like I was seeing news reports and stuff, but then I seen that somebody tweeted me an actual video, and it shows Walter Scott running away from the officer, and the officer shooting 8 times. I counted the shots. He shot 8 times. He shot till he went down. And soon as he goes down, he goes over to him, and then he was like, "Put your hands behind your back." He put Walter's hand behind his back. I think he put him in the handcuffs. And then another cop comes onto the scene, and then what the cop does, he takes the taser and throws it, like drops it in his body to say, "Oh, he took my taser and I feared for my life, so I shot him." So he already had his plan, like all these other cops do, and get away with the shit.
Right. Exactly.
But see, what happened with Walter Scott is gonna make officers really think before they pull the trigger.
It should. Because my dad, no, not my dad, my mom, and I'm sorry to cut you off, my mom taught me a long time ago, when I used to act the fool out in the streets, my mom used to always tell me, you never know who's watching. And you never know who knows me that is watching. So watch what you do out in these streets, because it will get back to me. But back to what you're saying.
Yeah, so
That's why I'm afraid to dig in my butt in the street. So
No.
dig on my knee. You know, if your butt start itching, not your ass crack, but if your cheeks start, I'm afraid to even scratch you walking in the street because you don't know who's watching.
That's why you go to the bathroom and do it.
I sat down the street. You know, if you got an itch like on your leg or on your butt cheek or something like that.
I ain't scratching my ass in public. No.
Me neither. That's what I'm saying. But sometimes you're like, oh my God, I'm
itching.
You know,
It itch, bitch.
Yeah, but I don't be because you don't know who's looking at you. You don't know, especially if you walk down a residential neighborhood. You don't know who's in their window or in their door. When you start looking around, then that's when you make look suspicious. They think you some type of burglar, so they really got the eye on you. But all you want to do is just scratch a little itch.
Yeah, but so the cop, he was recorded by, I don't remember his name, but I know that Lester Holt, he got that exclusive interview with the guy that did it, and he just was like, I had the tape and I contacted the lawyer
because he was on his way to work.
Yeah, and he was like, it was the right thing to do.
Of course,
because I would want someone to do that for me.
Was it a black guy or white guy?
I can't say he's black.
Oh, but you could see his face.
He has an accent.
Could you see his face?
Yeah, he can't show his face.
Yeah.
But I fear for him though, because you know some cops like to retaliate or
he's
try
gonna be all right.
Pull some stuff
he's
up.
He's gonna be all right. You know why
him.
he's gonna be all right? Because he's covered. He's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right. And ain't nothing, no cop or no man that's gonna be able to do. They ain't gonna be able to do nothing to him. Why? Because he's covered and he did the right thing. Yeah. He did the right thing.
That officer had his lie all
mapped out. All mapped out. They even said, one report that I was reading, that the officer's report didn't even cooperate with the video.
Sure didn't.
So he knew what he was going to do.
It's time for an investigation of the North Charleston Police Department and everybody that dealt with Michael Slang, whatever. Bitch, I'm in jail from now on, forever, ever.
Right. And I don't know how true that is, but apparently GoFundMe decided to cut all ties for people trying to raise money for this guy.
For this cop? Are you kidding me?
They said, no, you won't raise no money for him.
Oh, no. And then his lawyer, to make it even worse, his lawyer was like, bitch, this video out ain't no protecting you. I ain't even doing it. I don't even feel comfortable defending you.
Right. Because you let this man run away from you and you shot him 8 times. When they leave you, you're not supposed to shoot them in the back.
No.
And he didn't have no weapon.
No weapon. No weapon. And this all is from what they say he had a busted tail light. And the cop pulled him over and found out that he had other stuff going on, which is none of our business. I don't think the news should have said it. But so, you know.
But you know people are going to ask.
Yeah.
They're going to ask. Because some people are asking why it is that what was the confrontation between him and the cop that made him turn around and run?
Yeah, he said that they did have a confrontation.
Yeah.
But I don't give a damn. He didn't have a gun and you didn't fear. Yeah. When he run from you.
Why are you fearing?
Why you shoot?
Run after him. Or call back.
That's too easy. Oh, running. Oh, bitch. No cop wants to do that. They want to shoot first and ask questions later. Or change all the questions while you're asking them and don't tell you shit. Oh, but we gonna have it. They got these damn police officers got Olivia Pope's all in there to get everything together to fuck everybody head up. Yeah. But no, I hope that people keep recording cops, and these cops are going to start thinking before they start shooting. Because again, you never know who is watching, and you never know where that damn video camera is. They say we on camera like 15, 20 times a day, and we don't even know.
How about those cops here in Philly that was chasing that guy on that scooter? And they arrested him, and when he went to the police department, his face and everything was all battered and fucked up, broken face and everything. And the cop said that when they got him, he ran over the curb and fell on the curb and fucked his face up. Come to find out, they were chasing him near the store, and the store had the cameras, and saw him, the cop car, get and knock him in the head with something. And beat him. And the whole time they was lying about it, and the guy was saying, no, they beat me. And nobody believed him till the owner of the store pulled that video up. Ain't that some shit?
Well, oh, you know he paid.
Ain't that some he's paid?
Wait. This already happened, right? Oh, yes, I remember that. Yes.
And they was pulling beside him, and
I think he should have got more money than some fucking $200,000.
Yeah, he should have got way more money. They fucked him up.
And the lawyer fucked him over too.
Yeah, the lawyer definitely did. And the whole time he kept saying, no, I didn't fall.
Yes, I remember that.
And they said, no, he fell. And see, that's what happened. And then what made it worse, it was 2 cops. So it was 2 against 1.
Yeah.
Like, come on. And then when you got the whole department, it's like, how the fuck am I going to beat this case?
Video.
But then nobody knew it was video. Nobody knew. And then finally the video, because the video, this happened like what, 2-3 years ago, and the video surfaced. Like, it's crazy. Like, this is crazy how these cops get away with stuff.
Yeah, it's just.
And then the lie, and then somebody said, was the second cop that came onto the scene with this guy that just got killed, was he a black cop?
He was black.
Okay, somebody wrote on Twitter and said, you know, it's a shame that, I want to make sure I get this word for word. Hopefully I saved it in my thing. Please, Lord, I hope I saved it in
That
my
he's
thing.
not being charged.
No, here it is. I did see it. Somebody wrote on Twitter, they tweeted, the black cop helping the white cop plant a weapon on Walter Scott perhaps is the most demoralizing aspect of this whole debacle. And then somebody responded by saying, it's bad cops, not white versus blacks. To think a bad cop cares about skin color is absurd. And this is absolutely true. It don't matter if you black or white. If they are a bad cop, they don't give a damn how your skin color is. Cops are looking at each other like brothers and sisters, okay? If I'm black and you white and you shot somebody because I get on the scene and I wasn't there and you told me that he attacked you, naturally I'm going to believe what the fuck you said. And even if I don't believe what you said, I'm going to still look out for you. You know what I mean? That's what they do. You got these bad cops, so it's really not versus skin color, even though you would think that skin color, you know, would probably... But it don't. If you're a bad cop, you are a bad cop. And they don't give a fuck who's black and who's white. You taking one with the team. That's how you do. And I think the black cop who probably came on the scene a lot, he probably not fired, but he should be suspended for helping the lie.
Did he fight? Did he?
I don't know what he helped.
Because I seen him come on the scene and he had on gloves. But I don't know if he's seen the officer drop the taser. I would have to re-look at the video.
He probably did see it and probably didn't think nothing of it.
Yeah, I would have to re-look at that before I start blaming him for stuff.
No, I'm not blaming him for anything.
But what I'm mad about is that no one thought to try to, like, give him CPR, help him. He's just laying there.
Why would anybody give him CPR, Kevin, when he's being looked at as a criminal? They don't help you. Look what they did to Eric Gardner. Do you think they're going to really give you CPR? They're looking at you as a criminal. They don't help criminals. If anything, remember, what they used to say, what they used to say back in the day years ago, a dead nigga is a good nigga. They don't give a fuck about helping you. That's one less nigga they got to deal with.
To them.
To them. So you really think some white cop that done shot this man 8 times in his back is going to then bend over and give him CPR? No, fuck no, they're not going to.
I'm just so glad that this is like everybody, like it has everybody talking.
And like Kevin said, I don't condone videotaping people getting jumped and beat up, but what I do condone is when you see cops getting in situations like this, you should always record because you never know what's going to happen. As a matter of fact, you may actually help a cop one day by recording because you may have somebody turn on the cop and swing on the cop and the cop has to defend themselves. You know, and this person may lie and say, no, the cop hit me first, and that video may help the situation. But it is true. Maybe you should record because you got a lot of these crooked cops out here that like to do shit like this. This man is dead because this cop didn't want to chase after him or call for backup. So now he's dead. And he didn't even have a weapon on him.
No weapon at all. All over a traffic stop leads to a death. This is just out of hand, out of pocket. And y'all know we can go on and on and on. But just pray for the family of Walter Scott. And I just, man, it's just messed up. And I just really hope that those bad cops start thinking before they start shooting. And just really try to be a cop and help people. Bad, even though you're trying to stop somebody who you think is bad, like, you know, just if you stopping them, tell them why you stopping them. Don't get too loud with people. Cops always want to. They want to. I'm in power.
Yes,
Come on. Do your fucking job. We already know you in power. But just do your job. Do you know why I stopped you? No. Or such and such. This is why I stopped you. All of this, and who are you, and why are you here, and oh, you already got warrants and fighting and then shooting. Come on, man. This is just too much. There's too much going on. And this is why we always say we don't get any justice, especially with Eric Garner. You had the fucking video, and you say, oh, not guilty. Are you fucking kidding me? Now we got video. And the mayor was like, no.
And I'm glad
what you done is done. It's done.
Yes,
it's done. You going.
Yeah, I'm glad this is national news.
You're out of here. So all them other bad cops out there, I hope you fucking seen what's going on. And don't forget that somebody's watching.
Always.
And then even if you don't get got here, you'll get got when it's time for you to go. Yeah, you can't. You can hide a lot of stuff, but you can't hide from them.
Let's talk about this bus driver, this school bus driver in Chester County. So this school bus driver, he's a school van driver, Ivor Roseland Jr., who's 66 years old. He, Chester County here in Pennsylvania, he drove a school van, basically a school bus, but it was a van, taking kids to school, and he drove for a company called Crafts Bus. I see their buses all the time on the road, whatever the case. They're a big bus company. He, this bus driver picked up a 7-year-old little girl to take her to school. Mind you, the day that this happened, she was the only passenger on the bus. He picks her up from her home to take her to school, drives past her school. I think he drives back to the place, the depot, gets out of his car and leaves her in the van for 6 hours. 7 years old. So the school that the little girl goes to, like a lot of schools, when the child is not there, a machine calls the home to say that your child was absent from school. So the mother called and said, no, my child wasn't absent because the van came to pick her up. Well, naturally, the police got involved and they're searching for this little girl. They finally find this little girl that she's 6 hours later still on the van by herself, strapped into the van, strapped into the seatbelt. Apparently, the bus driver said that he got dizzy and from his medication that he took from, let me get this right, he got drowsy from cold medicine and his medicine that he takes for ADHD. Why the fuck does somebody with ADHD drive a school bus?
Oh, that's an excuse. That's some bullshit ass excuse.
No, but Kevin, why is somebody with ADHD transporting kids around on a school bus? Isn't that attention? ADHD, attention deficit disorder. He has a disorder with attention, being alert. If that's not a red flag for you,
I know he lost his job. I hope
you know he lost. Of course, he lost his job. A 7-year-old girl in a van by herself for 6 hours.
I want to know how you pick her up and know normally she's the only one on the bus and you ain't just take her to school. And can the girl talk or anything like that?
She probably can, but she probably was scared. You know,
she didn't say I'm in a bus depot.
She was in the van by herself, Kevin, strapped up in the seatbelt. She was scared. This is a child. She probably wasn't one of those. She's probably not a 7-year-old.
You can't leave the 7-year-old Tibby locked up.
That's what I was getting ready to say. She's not all 7-year-old, and Timmy's not 7. But I'm saying she's not that type of 7-year-old. She probably was a timid 7-year-old. You know? She probably was a timid little girl. She probably was scared for her life. First of all, you got this strange man that she don't really know. All he is her bus driver. And then he goes somewhere, parks the car, gets out of the car, and leave her for 6 fucking hours. And then on top of that, she probably was really scared because she probably didn't know where the fuck she was at.
This is why old people shouldn't be driving those school buses.
It ain't even old. He's 66. He ain't old.
He's up there.
No, he's not. 66 ain't old.
Come on now.
66 ain't old at all. That's not old. Don't say that's old because retirement is 65.
But listen, you should know as a bus driver that before you,
especially when you got people who are 90 years old still,
you walk that bus. You're supposed to walk that bus.
That's what they said to him too. He was supposed to walk the van before he
make sure you get out.
But no, he was too drowsy to do that.
No, fuck out of here.
In a school van, not a bus.
You're fired. How about that? Now go retire. You're fired. And we'll think about giving you your pension.
Would you give him his pension? Hell no! If he left my child in the van for 6 hours, pension. Can you just first of all, I'm gonna tell you why he don't deserve his pension. Can you imagine what that mother was going through?
Bitch, I will go through it too. Where's my child? Where is my child? And why didn't he take my child to school? And what are y'all gonna do about it?
And why is he driving the bus?
And you know I'm suing. And my child to sit here she probably wet on herself.
Yeah, for 6 hours. I would have wet on myself too. Because my bladder is weak. It is. I have to go to the bathroom almost
every 26
every
to sit there 26
minutes.
hours and not peeing yourself with Beyonce taking you up all day.
That's something different. I'll make sure I go to the bathroom. I do everything before I go to the bathroom.
Then you gotta drink a gallon of water and sit here for 6 hours.
No, not me. I tell them in a minute, I'm not thirsty. I drink before I get here. When I go to, first of all, not even a Beyonce concert, any concert, I make sure I do everything before I leave the house. Everything. Okay?
I know that's
because when I get there, I'm not moving. Especially if it's a standing room. Remember that day when you came with me to the Beyonce concert and you said, I'm going to go get me a drink. Come on. Hell no. I'm not coming with you.
I said, we in the Beehive, child. That was the driest Beehive I ever been in. Yeah. That's why I'm like, I ain't trying to do that. But I was grateful for the ticket. But the audience, they like, bitch, I got paid. I got money. I'm here. Okay, but bitch, you supposed to go off. You know, spend all your money. That's why Beyonce was on the other side. We was on the wrong side of the beehive. I'm gonna put it like that. But do we have any other topics?
No, I wasn't on the wrong side because she saw me.
Yeah, no.
And she held my hand while she was singing Halo.
Still was
And you recorded it and never sent me that video.
Bitch, you was a damn lie.
You never sent it to me because I don't have it.
Well, I know it's not on this phone. It's on my computer. It's either on my computer or my hard drive. It's on one of them.
But you never sent it to me.
Yes, I did.
I never got it. And you know something like that.
You was like, oh, it really
like
come
that.
in the email or some shit.
Yeah, and then you never resent it. So you never sent it.
Bitch, they gonna tell me no motherfucking lie. You didn't send the goddamn
You
thing.
never sent it.
I know I did. I'll check. Bitch, we done got so many text messages. I'll just look at the picture.
Text messages? It wouldn't be no text message.
No, I'm gonna look for the picture. I'm gonna look for the picture. You know that the detail, you can see every picture that you exchanged.
But it wasn't
with
a picture.
somebody.
It wasn't a picture. You remember
The
you
video.
recorded it.
It's picture, video, whatever.
That's unless you deleted it.
I don't delete text messages, so I have it.
Oh,
It's in my phone.
oh well, we're gonna do for that right now.
Oh
when we
no,
get off the
bitch,
camera.
no, we ain't got time for all that shit, bitch.
Yes, we do.
She held your hand, bitch. You got other Beyonce videos.
You are so jealous.
Bitch, I ain't jealous. Janet called me.
I know that's right. She better have called you. She took you up at that one concert.
Yeah, she sure did.
She better call
And she
you.
made up for that.
Oh, did she?
Oh, yes, she did. And got 10 minutes on the phone with her.
Hey.
Now, can you say that?
Well,
I'm just saying. I'm talking to you.
Okay. And you do the math.
Bitch,
That's
instead of two,
That's over 2 hours.
Bitch.
Bitch, okay?
I was already like, damn, I gotta start saving my money for Janet. I got April Fool, bitch. They got me
It got you good.
real good.
Real good.
You don't play. Now, Janet called me.
Right now. Right now. Apologize. Did she
Well,
apologize? No, she didn't apologize.
No,
But
I
you
was
wasn't even
like,
thinking about that.
hell no.
Hell no.
I was like, girl, I said, I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to meet you. But I have to tell you, Dex, I went in, then let my mom talk to her for a second.
Okay.
Then it gave me back.
And she gave you back the phone?
Yeah.
And you know your mom can talk.
And she was like, how are you doing? All that good stuff. And my mom was always smiling. She was happy. I would be happy too, bitch. Can you imagine Beyonce call your phone? Like, bitch, I want you to come out here to Hawaii with me and Jack and sit in the back of the truck. And just,
Sit in the back of the truck and do what?
bitch, look at the Hawaii and have a drink and let's
I
chill.
don't want to sit in the back of nobody's truck. I said, Beyonce, I'll see you in the next tour.
Bitch, she's a goddamn lie. He would be on the first flight, because I would.
My thing is, a lot of people don't know me too, but when you've met somebody so many times, it's like certain things don't excite you like that. Not saying that Beyonce don't excite me. And if Beyonce invited me somewhere, I would go, but I ain't gonna jump up to.
Bitch, I'd be like, work, I'm not. I'll take a couple days off.
I need Beyonce. You know where I need? You know where I jumped up and go to see Beyonce at? If she invited me somewhere and we're somewhere where there's a whole bunch of people, because that means the pictures are being taken.
Paris.
I don't want to go somewhere where ain't nobody at, because there ain't no pictures being taken. I need proof that I was with her. Because you know, it's one thing when you tell somebody that you saw her. It's another thing when they got the proof.
They're like, oh, I seen you on TMZ and such.
Like at the concert when she gave me that microphone. And I was by myself, and I wasn't ready. And you know, it was one thing I came home and told everybody that she gave me a microphone. Everybody was like, oh, this shit, oh, okay. But it was another thing when I went on YouTube and found the video. And everybody was like, oh my gosh, she did. Yeah, bitch, you didn't believe me last week. Now I got the video, now you believe me. Okay. And this guy gonna tell me at work, I need to find out how you edit your pictures, because I know that's not really you and Beyonce.
Ooh.
What? Listen, what? What did you just say to me? And he says that to me all the time. He says, how do you edit your pictures?
He is just mad.
But that's okay.
Well, listen. Before we go, Scorpion Show shirts are on sale, okay? 15% off. All you gotta do is type in the code before you check out. 15% off. And the sale ends on Tuesday. So, again, 15% off at the Scorpion Show store. So make sure y'all start getting them shirts orders in.
Yeah.
Because spring is a-coming.
Yes, it is.
Well, it is here, but summer's a-coming too.
Yeah.
And you want to look fly in our shit. I want you in our shit.
Okay.
All right?
And don't forget this Sunday, Women's Day, St. Joseph Baptist Church.
11 to 5. I mean, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna say, you know.
right, y'all. We out of here.
No, I'm not stealing nobody's church.
11:05.